Kimberly, YouTube. I'm gonna tell you guys something. My camp was pretty fun, I tell you. There was an elevator at my camp. There was one elevator actually. There's a Schumacher, an older Schumacher. It was probably over, judged by the blue in the shaft. There was some blue in the shaft. It was modeled by Schumacher. And they did a pretty good job, I tell you, but it's very slow, they said the elevator was. Yeah. It's in Ashland, Nebraska. I wish I could bring my phone to show you the elevator. Maybe someday I can, if I'm allowed to bring my phone, I can definitely show you the elevator. It's a pretty nice elevator actually, but there's one light out in the elevator. There's only 2 lights in the elevator. It's very dim. But it's pretty small too. Here's my pink pig. I named her Ava. This one's named Maya. This one is actually named Ralphie. There was actually a horse named Ralphie in real life at my camp. Yeah. There was a horse named Ralphie there. And he was the one that actually bit me. So I'm okay. No injuries. No blood or anything. He just bit me, like, took a nibble out of me. Like a little tiny nibble. Like, because I was playing with him a little. But he was a friendly horse, Ralphie was. This kind of reminds me of Ralphie a little. But he was bigger. He was a big back. Ralphie was. He was a big, beautiful horse. Yes, that big back, by the way. I did say that earlier. Also, there was a lot of nice people. The food there was pretty good. Yeah. My favorite person, I'm giving her a shout out. Her name is Addie. She's one of the camp counselors. Shout out to you, Addie B. Oh, her real name is Addison. Actually, I'll give the 3 people the shout out in my card right here. These are all 2 of my people. Doug, aka Douglas. Helena. And Addie B, my favorite person. She's pretty cool. I don't know why she draws that little person right there. It might be her. She's such a nice girl. Addie is. Yeah, this is what it says. My real name is Ambrose, if you're wondering. Yes, it does say some religious stuff in there, like Jesus and stuff. You guys can read the card if you want to. Oh, I can read it to you guys if you ever want me to read it. Also, Weekly Test Wednesday, by the way, we're off topic. Weekly Test Wednesday is going to happen today. If there's no severe weather. Yep, Weekly Test Wednesday returns today. And this will be the final Weekly Test Wednesday of summer 2026, by the way, because I have some other camps to go to. Maybe not, actually. I have 2 other camps to go to, but they have the same camp. 2 other weeks of the same camp. But anyways. Yeah, I'm talking about the firearms also there. There's some panels there. They all mentioned 2 panels that I saw there. There was a really cool fire alarm system that was older. Had an old fire alarm system. And the building was the Schumacher elevator. But however, the fire alarm system had old fire alarms and everything. Including Real Like 7002. Yeah, the 7002. Yeah, there was a Real Like 7002 in one of the buildings. One of the rooms there was a 7002 in there. The panel was a new panel. It's a new Silent Night panel. It had older Silent Night smoke detector, so basically it was an old Silent Night system replaced with a new Silent Night system. But it's a very nice adjustable Silent Night system. Also, there was a Silent Night BGH style pole station, and I think there was a very old pole station that used to have a break glass wall, I guess, and looking up close to it. There was also Real Like EH1s, Real Like RS. Real Like EH1s mainly in the building, Real Like RS. I think there was a Siemens UMT somewhere in that building. There's someone in the building. They're probably in the hallway. There was speculative advances down and where we were eating at in the dining hall, call it. What we just call it. And yeah, the dining area, there was spectrum advances everywhere. What else am I missing? I think there was another alarm on the system. There were older EH1s, like with the frosted strobe. We call them EH1s. I think the EH1s are real like MTs. I don't know if they were real like MTs or EH1s. Most likely they were EH1s. Most likely. Those are RS. When you first walk in, those are RS. Real lock RS is been a real locking system sensor. In my building was the EST system, aka GE system. GE slash EST system with first generation EST Genesis everywhere. Yeah, it's a pretty cool system actually. It didn't go off. None of the systems went off. I wish they did actually, so it'd be pretty cool if they did, but I'm not saying that'd be cool either. Because I don't know what it sounds like. I bet it sounds like the EST integrity that the Genesis did. Like that old. And there was something red rare in the bathroom I found. A ceiling mount first generation EST Genesis remote strobe. That's a very rare device. Yeah, in the bathroom in my cabin. Also, the campus was an old train. Yeah, it was an old train. I didn't get this out of the train camp, so I just got out of like the gem part because this is actually a last minute item. The mood ring I got out, the mood ring in these three I named them, I just named them myself. Yeah. It was a really nice place, I tell you. I tell my roommates, shout out to them by the way. I got up the last names by the way. So hold on a second. Guess I dropped my SpongeBob thing. Couple lists. Sign I was hanging up in my room. So it took me a little bit. Here they are. You can see my last name actually. I can't see the other two. I would say Brody W, Lucas H, Ambers Miranda. That's my last name by the way. They're very nice people, I tell you. All very unique. Lucas was actually non-verbal. He had a little bit of verbalness actually on the tier, but not so much of it. Yeah, pretty nice place, I tell you. It was a nice place. It was nice. I got to have snow cones. I also got to have all kinds of fun stuff. S'mores. Yes, I got to have s'mores. You got to have s'mores in any camp. It's an outdoor overnight camp. An indoor overnight camp. Yeah. Anyways, that's it.